What up, everybody? Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Today we are in the beautiful city of Oceanside in the east side. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to witness a very historical event in the east side Oceanside community. We're going to the East Side Historical Arts District. So anyways, we are off Mission Avenue. Check it out. So there is Armando's Mexican food. I hear it's one of the best Mexican taco shops here in the east side of Oceanside. So we're actually gonna go and make that left off San Diego Street, and we're going to witness history, ladies and gentlemen. Just like the murals in Chicano Park in San Diego, they're doing it over here in Oceanside. Very historical, and ladies and gentlemen, we get to be a part of that. Following inside, let's make history happen. Let's roll. We're actually on San Diego and Street and Bush, here in the heart of the East Side Oceanside community. We already got the rides right here, the lowriders, the classic cars, and we're gonna witness history here, ladies and gentlemen. So we gotta find parking. I believe our brothers and sisters from Fuerte's Car Club is here, as well as the other car clubs as well. And this is magic in the making, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Got a brother's car right there. I can't wait. I'm so excited, ladies and gentlemen, to witness history. You and I are going to witness history together. Beautiful city of the O. And let's go find some parking. Let's do this. So here we are on foot. We got that beautiful mural right there by the alley. But there's gonna be a lot more in the making. We got a brother over there from Fuerte's Car Club. He don't see us yet though, but we see him. And we're gonna go meet our brothers and sisters, show our love in the O. There goes a beautiful car right there, Monte Carlo. Beautiful oldies right there, some bombs, a truck, a Chevy Impala. Check it out. Beautiful murals right here. And we got Fuerte in the house with their beautiful cars like always. So we're gonna try this amazing pozole right here in the beautiful community here in Eastside. Check it out. I can't wait. And here's the artist that he did one of the murals here in Oceanside. So we got the pozole right here. And we're gonna try this pozole right here. It looks so delicious. And this is what they're known here for amazing pozole. So let's check it out. They haven't had it here in the east side.
About 30 years, when I pass, I don't know what my kids are going to do.
Are you leaving it to them?
Yeah. I have two
Here
children.
we go.
So, yeah, I'm going to just tell them. I don't, they won't get rid of it.
Oh my God, it's so delicious.
Yeah, they won't get rid of it. But I don't know about my grandchildren, you know, as the generations go on.
Delicious, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, every general has people behind them that really do the work. Just ask the master sergeants and the top enlisted people, and they'll tell you who runs the show. And Mike has been no different. He stayed here, he's painted the walls, he scraped the pillars, he's called all these guys and women out. He's my hero, my mentor. But I want to say one thing, and we're going to go through the list really quickly because we're going to have our own party, guys. And UNESCO is going to honor them, and we're going to do I want to call the planting of a peace pole sometime in January. So you'll see these artists again. But I can tell you that each and every one of these people have devoted after hours from work, like Mike said, some of them working through the night. And we could not leave without putting our Power Women's Wall on the front. We know the first heartbeat is the drum beat that we all hear with any kind of music, and it comes from our mother before we even leave that womb. So congratulations to all the women out there, and we do have a wonderful drumming group here that maybe they'll get to play out front. They wanted to be part of this. And I'm so proud of Chema for bringing the community together. But I'm not, yeah, Chema and Manuel. I've written about 50 stories about people that touched my lives during this process. My daughter is going through a very rough time, needing a heart and kidney transplant, so I've been trying to run between that. And I hope she's not mad at me for neglecting her, because I have spent a whole lot more time here. But you know what? I love my family like you all do. And with that, I just want to say anybody that has a heart or a kidney has to be the same person. I guess you have to pass out before you do that. Anyway, if you know of anybody, please, she's on the list, and we want her to be around a lot longer. And there is a wall that the Robles family paid tribute to those people who passed away from cancer and other things, traumatic experiences. But in my last statement, I just want to say that I've traveled all over the world, and this is the pinnacle of my career. I turned 79 years old a week ago. And I can tell you that all these young, and I mean young, people behind me have touched my heart and made me feel young and reborn. There's nothing more beautiful than these beautiful Latina women, and oh my God, these men. Woo! Sorry, Aki. But really, this is the most handsome and beautiful community you could ever live in. And I'm talking from the artist's point of view, but even more, I have to tell you, the hearts of these people is something that's missing in a lot of Americans these days. It's called passion. So remember that when you go around and talk to each one of these fabulous artists about their passion, because it's not just their talent and their expertise in what they do, it's their heart that's talking to all of you. Believe me, and I hope I caught it in the writing, and sometime in January, I hope we'll see a book that you'll be able to see or share, okay? So let's get started. Okay, there you are. Okay, our first person is Mario Alvarez. We're reading it in alphabetical order. 50% of the Lemon Street wall. It is so freaking gorgeous. You gotta go see it. Emmanuel Diaz. Emmanuel did part of a lot of the Wall of Hope, and he's doing the 100-year on the back wall. He is so shy, but he has the best smile in the whole park. Okay, Jose Elena. Jose, oh my gosh, wonderful, wonderful artist that came out all for this.
Yay!
Mauricio Fernandez, where are you? Mauricio did the wall, part of the walls over there with the Day of the Dead. He's not here? Okay. Okay. Isabella Figueroa is a very special artist. She did the back wall and the whole front of the wall in Spanish, and I believe it says, they thought they buried us, but they forgot we are the seeds.
Yay!
She's probably one of the most beautiful, young, talented artists. All of our lady artists are beautiful.
Yes.
I'm going to get to Michael Figueroa, who's stuck on the ship to honor his brother, though, his father, in a minute. Oh, you take this, okay. Sophia Figueroa did the south side of the building. The Chavez Center is blessed. Thank you, Sophia. This Figueroa family, they have something magic in their fingers. All right, PJ and Marlene Fontelman, I hope they're still here. They did the Native American gazebos over there.
Yay!
Wonderful work, wonderful family. Sebastian Gonzalez. I told you they're all handsome.
Hey, ven acá.
Gustavo Hurtado.
Right.
Up here. Not only is Paul a fabulous artist, he's one of the nicest, most courteous gentlemen you'll ever want to meet.
Yay!
Okay. Alex Leva. She did the wall right here to the right of the door, and she put the telephone, the payphone there as a memorial to it.
Yay! For the retro.
Joel did the beautiful roses in the flowering cactus. Amazing work. I want to buy his art. Where is my dear friend? Thank you. Chema.
Hold over here. Look over here, folks. Yeah.
Salvador Perez. These two, I wrote one of my first stories because I caught them loving each other, kissing each other, hugging each other, family love while they're painting. So it's on the walls. And they're so talented, both of them. Thank you, guys. Chema, come back up here. Chema is not just a dancer, an artist. The big reward I've got from this project is I have made a new best friend, her and Veronica Gutierrez, who will be up here in a minute. We have laughed our way through this park, getting ourselves so filthy with paint. We have paint on everything, including our underwear. So thank you, dear friend. Luis Sanchez. Luis has done 4 walls. He did the sides of the bathrooms. He did the 2 figures inside welcoming everybody into the center. He's still working. And he had to work outside the smelly men's room for the last couple days. He gets a special reward. Allie Singer. Allie has worked on the Hope Wall, and she's working on a wall around the corner. We call it the timeout wall because it's shady, and if you're in trouble, you can go in there and sulk. And we'll cheer you up after. Thank you. Sergio Solomon. He's one of my dear friends and artist colleague. He also worked at Landis. He's worked on murals at the Mission. He's been working on the women's wall and making everybody beautiful. Night and day. He had to give up his Uber job to work on this, but he did it because he loves what he does and he loves the park and he's loved everybody that he's met here. So he's really special. Rafael Vera. Rafa's not here. Colin Vowles, is he here? Colin did the lowrider club wall. RJ Ward, where's RJ? Not here either? RJ did the Oceanside on the ladies' room side.
Nice.
And Angel, Joaquin, where's Angel? He's been everywhere all over the park working with us. He was at the very first meeting when we decided we were going to work on this, and I think he was a bit skeptical. Do you believe now, Angel?
Sometimes you gotta go to meetings, huh?
Lazaro Flores. No, he's not here either. And then, you know, I don't know if Gustavo's here. Gus Figueroa, Mike, who did the other side. Yeah, there we go. And I encourage you all to walk around. We are planning to do a QR code for visitors who can pull it up on their phone and hear the story and see who the artists are. But again, thanks to Esther Sanchez, knowing that the Art Miles mural project isn't about an individual artist, it's about individual artists who work together, support humanity and the culture of peace. Because peace belongs in this neighborhood. We have a great new police chief who also wants this to happen. And I tell you that the whole city management for staff and Measure X, remember this is a Measure X project that made it happen. They're the ones that are paying for the materials. But there's no way we'll ever be able to financially reward these young artists back there. But if you ever want any work done, go see them, because I can tell you they're all very, very professional. Thank you very much.
That's right, baby.
Thank you.
This is where my roots. This is what I live for, like I said, and this is what we're doing now for the kids.
Yeah. And then we got this.
We got this mural right here. It's one of the homies' cars, one of the older homies' cars. Chato.
Yeah. Oh, that's Chato's right there?
Chato's right there.
Oh, that's what's up. Much love and respect to Chato. And then we got a Fuerte Car Club. Made it here in the murals.
For a while, Fuerte's been a while. I mean, it goes up and down, but we got the Oceanside too.
Yeah.
They help out. We help them, they help us. They're always looking out. He was really right here in the east side too.
Hey, for the record, how long has Fuerte been around?
When it started on, it's been since 88.
88?
88. You know, everybody got old and when they didn't want to do it no more, so it stopped for a while. And then I brought it up to a couple of other homies. Let's bring it back up. So we just got it rolling for at least another, it's been 13 plus years.
Yeah, that's good. I see you guys there.
So bringing it back up,
Yeah.
for the homie. I'm doing it for the homie that passed away, Carlos Rincon. He was a good, solid Fuerte member. He went all the way to himself, dog. He was just by himself, representing the flag. And he passed away of some, cancers and all kinds of stuff. So I'm bringing it up for him.
That's what's up. Heck yeah.
The surfing over here. Big old serpent on the roots,
Yeah. So, I got a question for my man right here. So, the serpent, like, what does it mean, like, to you?
He'll break that down for you.
Yeah.
You break that
The
down?
serpent for us is just, I mean, it's like our culture, you know. It's part
Yeah.
of our culture, and you know that's what we represent. You know, the serpent. I mean, it means
I could probably help out with that. To me, everybody has a different perspective of the snake. You know, different cultures does.
Yeah.
But the snake, it could also symbolize like the universe because it has no end. A snake doesn't have an end.
doesn't have that, yeah.
So that could be one, perspective of it, to look at it like that.
Yeah,
A snake could be knowledge and wisdom. It could be ancient knowledge from back in the days, from even the Aztecs, the Olmecs, and and generations after that, just carried on. And
Makes sense.
so that could be one perspective. Every culture has a different way of seeing the
Seeing it,
symbol of a snake.
You know, every tribe, that makes sense, though. You know?
Yeah. And so we got a little pyramid right there. Quite a
really
masterpiece
good.
right here.
Oh, really nice.
And this right here, I believe, is one of my favorites right here. When I first seen it, I just fell in love with this one right here.
And this was, I guess, from outside to the inside.
Yeah. Man, this has, because I've done 2 videos. I try to, put in my input or output in the murals.
Yeah.
But what I see here is a beautiful warrior, possibly Aztec. I see a skeleton. The skeleton can also symbolize life. When you die, it's a new beginning of life, possibly to the afterworld or et cetera, et cetera. There's different meanings to that as well. Also, I see feathers, which back in the days, feathers was also used as currency among the indigenous people. Back in the day, that was one form of currency. I see strength. I see a very, very dark history, but a very, very beautiful history as well. Like I said, it's my perspective. Everybody has their own perspective of murals.
We got this 100 years of this neighborhood being here, plus over 100 years now. So we put this little mural right here
Yeah.
to represent here.
So this neighborhood's been here, you said, over about 100 years?
Yeah, way over 100 years.
Man, that's
This is the heartbeat of Oceanside right here.
yeah.
No matter where you go on Oceanside,
This is where it started.
people from here back then live in other parts now. And yeah, everybody
From here,
considers
yeah.
this the heartbeat.
This is the roots right here.
That's the roots
where it
right there.
started.
So yeah, I'm very honored and blessed to be here and in the history in the making.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. So it's another part of people who know San Diego, know Chicano Park. Well, now Oceanside has their beautiful murals as well on this side. So, and then there's more there. So we're gonna go over here. Actually, it's all over the place, right? It's to the park and
Yeah, all the walls. On the pillars to the gazebos, there's
Yeah.
drawings on those too.
and then we have some more work over here. So I know a lot of art and murals that people that are active, like activists and people that fight for the community and have a voice for the people, Chicanos and Los Mexicanos.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people, when they see their faces, that's who they are, the voice of the people.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that.
That's a lot of beautiful work, man. I'm noticing, I'm getting even glitch to myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you were saying about the serpent, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's good to know that, I'm learning every day,
Yeah.
And that's good to know, So we got these, beautiful art,
I studied a lot of history. That was like, I always loved history. Just knowing the what ifs in the past, and then it repeats itself, If you don't learn from your past, it's definitely gonna bite you in the future.
And back then,
Yeah.
they didn't teach us the history like we're teaching as youngsters now.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a good thing too.
This is new, yeah, man.
Knowledge is power, like they said.
Yeah.
We don't have this in school, they don't do that for us in school.
Nah. And that is amazing right here.
Family.
I love the girl right there. I love the people there, the children. I see rich in culture. I see anywhere from the dress code, which symbolizes the Chicano culture. And we see here also many revolutionaries. Yeah, those also people who are made an impact in history, like Pancho Villa, Zapata. And we got over here another amazing mural here. Aztecs, the pyramid, and even the pyramid symbolizes a lot of different things. Because like I said, I've been studying some history, and it's so symbolical. Like it depends. A lot of pyramids are different, and a lot of it they go up there to worship. You know, a lot of them worship the sun and many different.
Yeah. But that's what they show. A lot of culture, that's what it's a lot of love in these things.
Yeah. Hey, that car looks familiar.
And that car, the owner of that car is over here.
Yeah, what a coincidence.
We caught him at the spot.
Yeah.
That car is my homeboy here.
Yeah.
Compadre. And it's my comadre. That's them right there.
You don't know anything.
In that
I
picture.
don't know anything, but I'm gonna have a nice. Hey, the camera's on you.
So that right there, I know we did an interview before in another video, and he did explain like the car, and there he is. He made it on the mural. There he is. Look, we gotta get it closer.
The man himself.
Is there anything you want to say? I mean, you're on the mural, man. I mean,
Oh, well, you know what? This mural right here
Yeah.
was done by a good friend, John.
yeah,
This is his whole family history right here. They all started right here, man. So it's like horse and buggy right here on Lemon Street, Bush Street. Here's all his family history right here. You know, Vince right here. When y'all came, the store's right over here. And I guess when he put that car up because I drove his wife up to the altar.
Yeah.
That's his wife up there. The one on top.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know what I mean? His family is deeply rooted into this neighborhood when they had dirt roads and stuff like that. So he has all like kind of embedded everything of like other, you know, some of the families that been here forever, you know? One of his family, you know?
yeah. Man, that's pretty cool, man. That's awesome.
Everything has like a meaning right here and everything like the Castillos right here, you know? That picture was actually right here. I believe I want to say that picture right there.
Yeah.
The one that's not finished. That's his mom right there. When back in this.
Which
that
one?
Picture right there. That, all these dudes right here.
Yeah.
All these pictures right here.
Yeah.
Are all his family. That's his grandpa. You know what?
Oh wow.
You know, you should cut it down. Like that right there. That's a picture. That, believe it or not, that Model T right there.
Yeah.
That was taken in this neighborhood.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that one too. That's what pictures of this neighborhood, man. Yeah. You know what? Let me call him back over. The store's right there, man. But yeah, he got him, man, and Penny Old Street. They got all those pictures. All these pictures you see right. That guy right here, he was a decorated vet too, right there. He's from here too.
Oh wow.
But that was a black and white picture right there. That picture right there was his. Well, that was, I think. From what I remember, that's his grandpa, the one that came here from Mexico. That's the guy that came and moved to the neighborhood. Him right there. That's the picture. Great granddad national memory picture right there. That's right here.
Park's named after a vet too.
Yeah, Joe Bon Brown.
Yeah.
So watch.
That's a lot of memories there, man. A lot of stuff been started here and spread out.
Castillo from Oceanside, east side of Oceanside. It's my mom, Ruby Castillo.
Ruby Castillo, born and raised right here in the neighborhood.
So yeah, I just talked to them, and they were showing me they got a lot of pictures, and these actually within these murals, they're gonna explain the significant meaning of these beautiful, amazing murals here in the east side of Oceanside. So what we got here?
Well, starting off in the center section, my great-grandfather, Luis Ressa,
Yeah.
he was a doctor for Pancho Villa and during the Mexican Revolution. And his mother-in-law, who is
That's it right there.
his mother-in-law, up on the top left,
Yeah.
she had other son-in-laws who had died in the revolution, and she was at that point wanted to get away because she was afraid that Luis would die as well, and she'd be left with more grandchildren with no dads. So she got her son-in-law, her daughters, and came across the border. And when they came across, they came by way of Texas, and then they made their way to Oceanside, California.
Yeah.
Horse and buggy.
And that's right there, and the mural right
Yeah,
there.
horse and buggy. That was my great-great-grandmother. Her name was Eufrasia de Marquez, and buried right here in Oceanside, the Ocean View Cemetery. And then next to her was her daughter, Elisa.
Yeah.
Elisa. And then her husband is Luis Ressa, who is up on the top, the same man who is in the military on the bottom. So that's the same man there, but once he's now here in the United States, here in Oceanside. And so as he's having a family, she passed away though, and he ended up with 3 young daughters. And so in that center section, that's one of his daughters, which is my grandmother. So, and her name was Elisa as well. So she was a young mother with 2 kids, and was renting a house right here on Poole Street, and she got behind on the rent. And there was an attorney here at that time who went and told her and said, Licho, do you think that you would like to own this house? And she said, how can I own this house? I'm behind on my rent. And so he said, let me look into it. So she bought that house for $500.
Dang.
And her what she was behind. And
Wow.
so in the early 40s, 1940 was when she bought it, but they started living in there in the late 30s. And so she bought that house, and she said that now we need to really tighten our belts because now we have something to lose. And she planted an orange tree there, which we still have today, and that's signified by this tree right here.
Right.
When she passed away, she passed it down to my mom and her son, my mom and my uncle, which he was right there. He was born and raised in Oceanside as well, Ernie Ressa, and he was in the war, so he's pictured right there. So my mom and dad, that's right there in our driveway.
Right.
And if you look up in the top little corner right there, you can
Yeah.
see the park, because we just live right down the park.
Oh yeah.
And then,
And that looks like somebody.
and that's
Who's
me,
that?
many
That's you.
moons ago, many moons ago.
Yeah, that's
about 16 years old.
Wow.
Here in the neighborhood.
and this was you at 16.
Yep, that was me at 16.
Wow. That's amazing.
And then I had 2 children. So
Yeah.
those are my 2 children. One of which is John, and the other one's Jessica.
Nice.
And pretty much they were raised here in this neighborhood as well. And then they have their children, which are now the 7th generation here in Oceanside. So a long history here in the neighborhood, and we still own that house. It's the house that I live in, and will be given to my children and then to my grandchildren.
And it's not $500 anymore, right? It's like $500,000.
When it passed $500,000 worth, I'm
Yeah.
sure my grandmother was rolling in her grave.
Yeah.
But that's our little piece of paradise. It's our little art tierra here in the neighborhood.
Heck yeah.
A lot of love went into this.
And then you my boy, you also you had a little piece of it too, right? You're the artist
Yeah, I'm the artist.
that drew all this here.
Yeah, I
Oh,
started
wow.
from the beginning. And the beginning starts with a little boy with a heart of gold.
Yeah.
And he's going to be flying a kite. And the kite's going to be telling the story. And I incorporated my homeboy Midget's car.
Yeah.
He's cruising the Strand. And he has his wife in this car. And he actually brought my wife to me when I got married. So the car means a lot to my family. And so the story begins back in Mexico.
Yeah.
And with the temple, with the warrior, he has his princess on his mind going into battle, and I put my wife as the princess, and then so on. And you hear the story my mom told of the family. So it's pretty much the whole story, you know.
How long did it take you to do art from start to finish?
Oh, you mean I've been coming before and after work, and last night here late night. You know, I say a few months. I mean, probably a few months I've been at it. I'm still not finished. I have to still do a lot of detail, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I want to put everything into it. 'Cause even like the peacock, when I was a kid, there used to be a peacock on Craft Street, and it would go up on the 2-story house and making crazy noises. You remember that? You know? And so,
Also, yeah. So everything has a meaning, huh?
and then if you look over here, my homeboy Spider, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I had to incorporate Spider looking over the city.
Oh yeah.
From my homeboy. He was a pillar of this neighborhood.
And there's a spider right there.
It's hard to go. Yeah, it means a lot to my family. Joe Balderrama, he actually grew up here as well, and I think he lived across the street from the park. And he was ex-military, or he was military, and passed away during the war. So they named the park after him. And so that's why in the center I incorporated the military. My uncle, my great uncle, he was in World War II, and then great grandpa in the Revolution.
Oh wow. And your great grandfather, and that was who was that?
Luis.
Luis.
Yeah. And he grew, well, he didn't grow up here, but he was brought here.
Yeah.
And that was that's when we've been here. We started here. We got a lot of roots here. A lot of love for this neighborhood.
That's what's up, man. It's very beautiful, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Breathtaking right here.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful art right here. I mean, once you get past inside here, everything is just colorful.
Yeah.
And the whole neighborhood came together to do everything from the ground up, from cleaning the walls, scraping all the stuff off, repainting it, and then putting the art on it, and everything, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a community effort.
So I had a question here. So once this art gets put on these walls and into the community, it cannot be destroyed. It cannot be touched anymore, right?
No. You remember what it's called? The Eastside Historical Cultural
Arts District.
Art
Yeah.
District, exactly.
Yeah.
And that makes it solid.
So it's kind of like the same thing like Chicano Park. Like once it's
Exactly.
there, they can't touch it. They got respect it. It's a piece of the roots, the culture in the neighborhood.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
And with everything going on with the gentrification stuff, it's really cool that the city came and did this. And I mean, we got to keep the roots strong.
Yeah, because I feel gentrification that takes away from a lot of the roots. You know, when they start building their infrastructure, their buildings. But once we put something like this, it helps remind the neighborhood and the city, hey, there's still the culture here, and we want to do amazing things and peaceful things and like lowride. And I mean, it's not a crowd to lowrider cruise or have a classic car. We just want to have fun, and,
Exactly.
and represent our culture, and bring love and peace, and for the many generations and pass that on to our kids and, and the youth.
Definitely. Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much,
Yeah.
Johnny and Ruby.
I appreciate
It's been,
it.
so we got some more murals right here. Actually, this is the restroom right here. We got one of the artists. Actually, we caught him right now. I'm doing this thing on this beautiful painting right here. Congratulations, man, on your reward, man. So, yeah, he's getting down right there, man. History in the making. Beautiful roots right here. Beautiful people, that have a voice, had a voice, and still have a voice because obviously they're here in the murals, so they represent. Got the artist right here doing this thing. Anyone know what the meaning of this is? So we got Fuertes, beautiful car club.
A couple of cars right here.
Cars right here. And this one's Chatos, right?
No, this one's Mike's.
Mike's. Oh yeah, Mike. My bad.
One of our retirees from
Yeah.
31 years in the military, Marine.
And then Chato had it was like a lighter blue, right?
Lighter blue,
Yeah,
lighter blue. This is in the works right now.
Yeah. And this one's your car.
This is my car.
Man. That is so cool. One day you're gonna take it for a spin, huh?
Yeah, I got you, I got you.
Heck yeah.
What's up?
We got some other homies over on the other side.
Yeah.
They're working on their cars. Those ones are lifted up right now. Mario. Homie Frankenstein right here. Ricardo.
There's what do they call him? Midget?
Midget. There's Midget's car.
Midget's car. Man, he hooked it up, huh? He went all out. Damn.
You know, from a drug addict came to this, now better positive.
He
things.
wasn't playing, man. This is a beast.
Got hooked up.
All right, we'll just go around here and. Oh, look, there's Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear in the house, man. So we got some more amazing murals right here.
I thought it was that Yeah. Oh, come here,
And here. So we got one of the artists. He goes by Mister. So he actually done this beautiful mural of Chatos. I believe it's a 63 or 1964 Chevy Impala. So Mister, he's the artist. Kill
Saludos, el Mister. Aquí está un video es un mural que hicimos yo y Delloc. Él hace murales también aquí en San Diego. Y pusimos un Impala de uno de los OGs de aquí de Oceanside, que le dicen el Chato. Este es su carro y quisimos dejar el sunset de California aquí, que lo vemos muy seguido. Y pues algo que quedar aquí para la raza.
Simón, está bien bonito.
Gracias, gracias.
De nada. Gracias, Mister.
Saludos.